Thank you very much there, Jackson, for settling our first herd at the Open Non-Pro here this afternoon. And welcome back to the Roma SQCHA Cutting Show for 2022 here at Bassett Park here at Roma, Queensland. Thank you very much to the Roma Cutting Club, Andrew and Renee Richardson, Cappy Mitchell, Jamie McConaughey, also Will and Bell Ricketts, Kesley Hewitt, and all our great supporting businesses, Black Truck and Ag and PTW Auto Electrical and Air Conditioning, Santos Brown and Hurley, Crawford's Tyres, Pack Horse and RAS Contracting, Proactive Tax and Business Solutions Roma, Letterbuck Pro Services and Kelly Condon Buckle Distributor. And thank you very much to our judge Paul Pawlowski and also our timekeeper Reg Nolan and Bruce. Thank you very, very much. And our arena director Lynn White, our show secretary Ray Cooper, our cutters rep Phil Dawson, our live stream and videographer from Just Cut and Ray Cooper, and our official photographer Liz Speed from Liz Speed Photography. And also thank you very much to Prospect Cattle Co. and Hamilton Park Wagyu, Brendan Fitzgerald, Glen Arden Cattle Co. and also Santos. As we're going to move into our feature event here this afternoon, it is our Open Non-Pro brought to us by Black Truck and Ag with $1,000 in added money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, I'd like to ask you all to rise for one of the proudest songs in our nation and remove your hat, please, for Advance Australia Fair.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth the toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, a beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Well, it's time to get the party started here this afternoon in our Black Truck and Ag Open Non-Pro with a buckle up for grabs, $1,000 in added money as well. We've got about 27 show horses that will be shown, and Kylie Ray's going to be first to go to set the pace. And then we'll have Maxine Ambrose, Kev Ty, Jamie Hicks, then Ryder Yates, Emma Stockdale, Paul Poole, Rachel Leach, Beck Sutherland, then Brody Jones, Julie Sheedy, Richard Comiskey, Brett Peachy, and Brody Jones are going to be our competitors in herd number one. So Kylie Ray is going to be first to go, number one on the draw from Warwick. This is A1 Neracat, owned by Kylie Ray. Side by Cat Skills out of A1 Nera Oak, was bred by the A1 Training Stables. With a buckle up for grabs and also a reserve champion buckle as well. And $1,000 in added money. It's time to get a piece of the pie. Let's start things off right with Kylie Ray with A1 Neracat. Ray, A1 Nera Cat, owned by Kylie Ray. That was signed by Cat Skills out of an A1 Nera Oak. 66-point marking there for Kylie, 66. So we'll now move to Maxine Ambrose, and we have Kev Ty, Jamie Hicks, and Righty Yates. That's in the order right now. You know, Black Truck and Ag Open Non-Pro. Thank you very much to Black Truck and Ag for being our naming rights sponsor here this weekend, where customers come first. Let's watch Maxine Ambrose, number 2 on the draw. This is High Beam, owned by Maxine Ambrose. Side by E.B.'s Phalaris out of a highly spun, was bred by the Williams family out of Glen Innes, New South Wales. Good luck to Maxine Ambrose.
I got that hit to beat the block. You can get that bass on below. I got that rock and roll, that future flow, that digital spit, next level visual. I got that boom boom boom. How to beat back. I like that. Gotta get that. I like that. Gotta get that. I like that. I got that. Boom, boom, pow. Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next now. I'm so 3008. You so 2000.
Thank you very much there, Maxine. That was Maxine Ambrose. That was High Beam. Side by E.B.'s Phalaris out of a highly spun. .65-point marking there for Maxine. 65. This will now move to Kev Ty. Then we have Jamie Hicks. Then Righty Yates at Emma Stockdale. Black Truck and Ag Roma. Black Truck and Ag Roma are dealers for some of the Australia's top brands across trucks, agricultural equipment and vehicles, and home to Kubota, as well as Isuzu trucks, Isuzu Ute, Ram, Mitsubishi, Western Star, MAN and Iveco trucks. Well, all eyes glued on Kevy Ty from Oakey Creek. Number 3 on the draw. This is OK Ride Me Rough, owned by Kev Ty. Side by K.O. Pep out of a Hickory Sandy. Give him half a chance, he's going to steal your money. Let's watch him, Kev Ty. OK, Ride Me Rough. Thanks very much there, Kevy. That was Kevy Ty from Oakey Creek. That was OK. Ride Me Rough, owned by Kev Ty. Side by KO Pep out of Hickory Sandy. A 69-point marking there for Kev. 69. Next up will be Jamie Hicks, and we have Righty Eights, Emma Stockdale and Paul Poole. So Black Truck and Ag provide not only expansive a range of products, but also the best backup and support together with competitive prices. Support a real business that supports the real people. Black Truck and Ag Roma, customers for life. So we're going to move to Jamie Hicks from Charters Towers, number 4 on the draw, Desta Cinders, owned by Jamie Hicks. Side by Cinderella Man out of a Bobby Does Reggae. Just came off a placing of our last event on the program of our 15,000 non-pro. She'd love to get a piece of the pie here this afternoon with that 1,000 added, and also a buckle up for grabs for our champion and our reserve champion buckle. Let's watch Jamie Hicks. Desta Cinders, number 4 on the draw. Thank you very much there, Jamie. That was Jamie Hicks from Charters Towers. That was Desta Cinders, owned by Jamie Hicks. Side by Cinderella Man out of a Bobby Does Reggae. 6-0 there for Jamie. 6-0. Next up will be Righty Yates, and we have Emma Stockdale and Paul Poole and Rachel Leach. Thank you very much to our cattle supply today. Glen Arden Cattle Co., thank you. Also Brendan Fitzgerald as well. But all eyes glued on young Righty Yates from Emerald, Queensland. This is the one they call Spins Tequila Dole, owned by Rowena Yates. Side by Doc Spin and Tell out of an Oaks Cello, was bred by Stephen Felton. Here's a young man that won a little bit of money out of the Blonde Rivers Cutters Futurity Show last September. He won an event out at the Wild Horse Cutting last September as well. Let's go, Ryder. Let's get yourself a big score on the board. Let's go for a 75.
Spent on my rent, girl, you know I enjoyed
from Emerald, Queensland. That was Spins Tequila Doll, owned by Rowena Yates. Side by Doc Spin and Tell out of an Oaks cello. Well, it's time to light him up. 75. He's going to go to number 1. 75. There for Young Rider. 75. 75-point marking. There's our leader. Next up is going to be Emma Stockdale. Then we have Paul Poole, Rachel Leach, then Beck Sutherland. That'll be our next lot of competitors here today. As we're going to move to Emma Stockdale from Perga. Just a newly crowned Open Non-Pro champion at the SQCHA. She's represented Australia at the Non-Pro Challenge at the Victoria Futurity. A very consistent show of this cowgirl. This is the one they call Marilyn Monrock, owned by Phil Gray. Side by Doc Spin and Tell out of Rock and Missy. It was bred by Phil and Loren Gray. Let's go for a 76 here this evening here, Emma. Lay it all out in the sand for 2.5 minutes. Thank you very much there, Emma. That was Emma Stockdale. That was Marilyn Monrock, side by Doc Spin and Tell out of a Rock and Missy. $74 there for Emma. That'll put her in second money. 74-point marking. 74. Nice job. So next up's going to be Paul Poole, Rachel Leach, Beck Sutherland, then Brodie Jones. Thank you very much to Black Truck at Ag Roma, where customers come first. As we're going to move to Paul Poole from Brisbane, Jack's Stylish Oak, owned by the Poole family. Side by Oak's Jackhammer out of a Stylish Desiree, was bred by Sophia and also Rod Linky out of Allara. We need 76 to go the lead there, Pooley. Go get it on our Saturday evening here at Bassett Park.
my car and my home. I'm leaving for a destination I still don't know. Somewhere nobody must have duties at all. And if you like this, you can follow me. So let's go. Follow me. And let's go to the place where we belong and leave our troubles at home. Come with me. We can go to a paradise of love and joy, a destination unknown, known, 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 unknown, known, 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 unknown, known, 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 destination unknown. The crowd, the air is clear, ocean's blue, I love that sound. We're happy for this destination we found. And if you want this, you can follow me. Let's go, follow me, and let's go to the place where we belong and leave our troubles at home. Come with me.
Thank you very much there, Pearly. That was Paul Pearl from Brisbane right there. That was Jack Stylish Oak, side by Oak's Jackhammer out of a Stylish Desiree. 6-0 there for Paul Pearl, 6-0. As we'll now move to Rachel Leach is going to be next to go. And then we'll have Beck Sutherland, then Brodie Jones and Julie Sheedy. That's where we're looking at right now. As we're going to move to Rachel Leach from Springshaw. Number 8 on the draw. This is Hard Spinnin' Cash, owned by Rachel Leach. Side by Hard Hat Henry out of a Cash's Spin, was bred by Corey Holden out of Cobram, Victoria. When the sun went down at the end of the Ballon Rivers Cutters Futurity Show, she did an amazing thing on winning 4 majors in 1 week at a Futurity Show, her best achievement ever in her career. Where she's going to have to bring out the big numbers once again. Has to be 76 to take the lead. Let's do what you do, Rachel. Be a cowgirl on this Saturday evening here at Bassett Park and go for 76. Thank you very much there, Rachel. That was Rachel Leach from Springsure. That was Hard Spin and Cash, owned by Rachel Leach. Side by Hard At Henry, out of Cash's Spin. Well, let's light her up. 77 to number 1, ladies and gentlemen. 77, number 1. New leader. Next up will be Beck Sutherland. Then we'll have Brody Jones, Julie Sheedy, Richard Comiskey. Now the bar is raised. Thank you very much to PTW, Auto Electrical and Air Conditioning. Family owned and operated. Paul and his team at PTW specialise in all your automotive electrical and air conditioning needs. There's Beck Sutherland from Dysart, number 9 on the draw, Pepita's Rainbow. Side by Rainstorm out of Pepita's Bow, owned by Beck Sutherland. Was bred by William Neville. Our next one to go. Well, now the bar is raised. We've got to go 78. Beck Sutherland, your turn to shine. Saturday night here at Bassett Park here at Roma, 2022.
What's wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? I'm going crazy now. No more gas in the red. Can't even get it started. Nothing heard, nothing said. Can't even speak about it. I'm alive, I'm my head. Don't wanna think about it. Feels like I'm going insane, yeah. It's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. It's too close for comfort. Faded pictures on the wall. It's like they talking to me. Disconnected, no call. The phone don't even ring. I gotta get out. Oh, figure this shit out. It's too close for comfort. Oh, it's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. I feel like a monster. Oh, you're in the city of lies. Just go under, better think twice. Think and try. I will be altered, so if you must pause, I'll be wise. Disturbia, it's like the darkness is the light. Disturbia, am I scaring you now? Disturbia, ain't used to what you like. Disturbia.
Thank you very much there, Beck. That was Beck Sutherland from Dysart. That Pepita's Rainbow, owned by Beck Sutherland, was side by Rainstorm out of Pepita's Bow. $67 there for Beck Sutherland, 66. 66, 67 for that showing right there. As we'll now move to Brody Jones from Merriwall, New South Wales. Delia 1 Royal Cat, owned by Brody Jones. Side by one-time royalty out of a Winradine Catitude. Was bred by Rex and Hazel Williams. She's already had 2 wins already this weekend at Roma. She's going to have to bring out everything she needs and show one the way it's supposed to here this evening. Go 78. Let's watch a Brody Jones from Merriwall, New South Wales. Number 10 on the draw, Delia 1 Royal Cat.
flip it, dip it, and ride with this. Flip it. Dip it. Flip it. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this.
I'm gonna flip it, gonna dip it and more. I'm gonna make you want it, put you on it, dance floor. Let's do this shakedown. I've got a dirty sound. Gonna make you flip it, dip it, do it on the dance floor.
SN double O to the P. Baby, you too much for me. But I'ma show you, I know you been waiting for this. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this. Ride with this, ride with this, ride with this, ride with this, ride. Flip it. Dip it. Flip it. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this. Flip it.
I'm gonna flip it, gonna dip it and more. I'm gonna make you want it, put you on it, dance floor. Let's do this shakedown. I've got a dirty sound. Gonna make you flip it, dip it, do it on the dance floor.
SN double O to the P. Baby, you too much for me. But I'ma show you, I know you been waiting for this. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this. See, in the States, we creates, and we makes, and we skates, and we dates, till we hates, then we find another mate. So get it straight, if you late, then you miss your chance to buzz. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with
Thank you very much there, Brody. That was Brody Jones from Merriwar, New South Wales. That was Delia One Royal Cat, owned by Brody Jones, signed by one-time royalty out of a Winradine Catitude. 71-point marking there for Brody, 71. So we'll now move to Julie Sheedy, then we'll have Richard Comiskey, Brett Peachy, then Brody Jones once again. Thank you very much to Black Truck and Ag for being our great sponsor of the Open Non-Pro here this evening. $1,000 in added money. Make sure you stop in and see the team at Black Truck and Ag Roma. Let's watch Julie Sheedy, Sweet Talic, number 11 on the draw. Side by Metallic Cat, out of a sweet little boon, was bred by Julie Sheedy. We need 78 there, cowgirl. Go get it. Thank you very much there, Julie. That was Julie Sheedy from Glen Innes. That was Sweet Talek, owned by Julie Sheedy, side by Metallic Cat out of a sweet little boon. Where are you going to put yourself in around third money right now, Julie? 74.5 there, Julie. 74.5. She'll go to fourth. As we'll now move to Richard Comiskey, and then we'll have Brett Peachy, then Brodie Jones, and we'll change out the herd. Also, the cattle will be back in tomorrow at 6 a.m. in the morning. For the grassroots, will be our first event on the program tomorrow. Let's watch Richard Comiskey from Emerald, number 12 on the draw. This is Platinum Ray Ted, owned by Richard Comiskey. Side by Metallic Cat, out of an SNS Radar, was bred by Richard Comiskey. Well, Richard, we got 77, 75, 74.5, 74. Get a piece of the pie on our Saturday evening here at Bassett Park. Cross that showtime line and leave it all out in the sand and go get yourself some money. Well, thank you very much there, Richard. That was Richard Comiskey, Platinum Ray Ted, owned by Richard Comiskey. That one was side by Metallic Cat out of an SNS Radar. .68 marking there for Richard Comiskey, 68. As now we'll move to Brett Peachy. And then we'll have Brodie Jones to wind down herd number 1. Brett Peachy, the man from St. George. A1 Little Miss Blue Boon, owned by Brett and Joy Peachy. Side by Once in a Blue Boon, out of an A1 Double Up. Was bred by the A1 Training Stables. Well, it was only the start of April he achieved something that a lot of competitors don't usually get to achieve. He won 4 titles at the Taroom Cutting Show. his best ever effort. Non-pro futurity champion at the Darling Downs Cutting Club show as well. Futurity show, let's watch him. The man from St. George, Brett Peachy. Let's go get yourself some money there, Brett. A1 Little Miss Blue Boon. Also, we've got the smoked ribs and brisket barbecue dinner tonight. And also the after party. We'll be DJing until late tonight as well. Let's watch Brett Peachy about to cross the Showtime line, Saturday Night Live. Let's go get it there, Brett. Win yourself some money.
Well, my name's John Lee Pettimore. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. They only come to town about twice a year. You buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew that we made moonshine. Now the revenue man wanted Granddaddy bad. Head left a holler of everything he had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Just shot a coat of primer, then looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying that something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road.
Thanks very much there, Brett. That was Brett Peachy from St. George. That was A1 Little Miss Blue Boon, owned by Brett and Joy Peachy. Side by Once in a Blue Boon out of an A1 Double Up. .65 marking there for Brett Peachy, 65. As we'll now move to Brodie Jones once again from Merriwar, New South Wales. This is the one, Some Kinda High Drive, owned by Brodie Jones. Side by High Drive Cat out of a Rooster's Little Darlin', was bred by the Clavar Propriety Limited. They've been breeding some dandies. Let's watch Brodie Jones. We got 77 on top. We need to go 78, Brodie. Let's wind down herd number one with a bang before we'll change out the herd. So James Speed, herd settling team, to please be on standby. So all eyes glued on Brodie Jones. Some Kind of High Drive. Ready to cross the Showtime line Saturday evening right now. Thank you very much there, Brody. That was Brody Jones. Some Kind of High Drive, owned by Brody Jones, side by High Drive Cat out of a Rooster's Little Darlin. 70 points there for Brody, 70 points. Well, a round of applause for those competitors in herd number 1 of our Black Truck and Ag Open Non-Pro here this evening. 77 points is on top, Rachel Leach with Hard Spinning Cash. So we get set for changing out our herd. The James Speed herd settling team to please be on standby. We've got James Speed, Tom Strawn, Emily Poole, Bill Tompkin, Ailey Donaldson, Terry Elliott, Marina Wright, Ben McWhirter, Ryder Yates, Rachel Leach, Phil Connigan. I believe, is that going to be you, Jeff, riding, or Beck on Crystal Park? That's you, Jeff Eddy, and then Sarah Campbell. So they'll be our competitors in herd number 2 in our Black Truck and Ag Open Non-Pro. So time to stretch your legs. Go and grab yourself a cold one from the bar facilities as we'll settle our last herd of the day here today. Also, dinner tonight. Remember, we've got the smoked ribs and brisket barbecue dinner. So we'll be back very soon.